Okay, so welcome back. This is the second part of a video about anxiety and how we leave our body and project into the future as a highly sensitive, and how our mind is so active and creative that we are creating stressful situations that we're projecting in the future, which triggers the production of the chemicals that create anxiety and panic and overwhelm and all of that stuff. So now I want to take you through. In the previous video, I talked about how we're not in our body, and it's really important to be in our body and to manage our energy fields, our physical and our energy around us, and our manage our superpowers, so that we're not, if you think of other people's emotions that we're taking on as our own as like kryptonite. Instead, it's the learning how to manage what you're experiencing, what you're picking up on, the energy that you're reading, and also allowing yourself to accept and honor what you're feeling, so that it can move through you, rather than you feeling like you've got to fight it, or you don't want to feel it, so you're going to leave your body, which is really disempowering you. When you're in your body and you're managing your mind and your energy, you're really empowered. Now you're that superhero with the superpowers, because you're the one that's in control, rather than feeling like a victim to everything else that's around you, right? So the important thing is to be in the present moment and to be in your body. Be in the now. So grounding yourself is really important, and you can think, like I already talked about, grounding. You can exercise, you can pound your feet, just follow your breath. Your breath will bring you back into your body, and feeling that breath moving in and out, and particularly bring it all the way down to your belly. If you breathe up here, it can be very that can be anxiety, because it's like it's more of a masculine breath up here, and that's more like competition and getting ready, and there's not deep. The deep feminine breath brings you into that belly, into that life breath that grounds you. And just thinking of that breath can even just like be going all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Feel what your feet feel like. And then think of like roots growing down your legs and down into the center of Mother Earth. And she's down there to support you. And that's where you can also just like let the energy, whatever you're feeling, go down into Mother Earth, and she'll transmute it. She'll take care of it. You don't need to worry about it. But it's just, then you have a place where you can just feel things, and then just let them move through you. It's when we try to resist or hold on or not feel that we end up getting in trouble and triggering those chemicals in us that doesn't make us feel good. So I want to do some tapping with you about being able to get into your body, right? So just follow along with me, and we're going to do just see where I'm tapping, and tap along. And what we're going to do is we're going to neutralize any anxiety and fears, and those chemistry. We're going to change the chemistry about how you're feeling about being in your body. And we're working on meridians. We're tapping on those, which is going to calm that part of your brain down where there's fight or flight, and that is creating the chemistry of the overwhelm and the anxiety. So what we want to do is, like, first of all, get it so you can be in your body and ground it and be in the present moment. And then we can go on to some of the other things that are creating the anxiety, the things you're projecting into the future and stuff. And again, then we can calm those down so you won't be so triggered by them. But in this video, it's going to be about getting you in your body. If there's anything I'm not saying and that's coming up for you, then just say it over whatever I'm saying. So I'm going to be very general to try and cover everybody. But if there's specific things that are coming up for you that I'm not touching on, you say those over what I'm saying. And that will, because we want to get to the root of the problem. When we get to that root, then we can neutralize that root and all the suckers that go along with it. So you might check in to see how anxious you are about being in your body. So rating things when we do tapping or energy work like this, sometimes it's like, so how anxious am I to be in my body, or how painful does it feel to be in my body? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very, 1 being not really. And so this will just be, because you'll check at the end of the tapping to see if that's moved lower. And then you can just redo and keep tapping and keep seeing what's coming up for you that I might not have said, and adding to that so where you get it down to a 1 or a 0. And then that's good. So now then you can, and just watch how that affects how you show up in your world. You'll start to be more naturally you, and that life force energy will just light up and start filling your body, and you'll start feeling more empowered and in control of your life instead of feeling anxious and panicked and fearful. Okay, so I feel anxious about being in my body. I don't want to feel the pain. It doesn't feel good to be in my body. I'm afraid of dying. I'm afraid of feeling the pain. It's really uncomfortable when I'm in my body, feeling everything. It feels like the feelings are going to overwhelm me. It's really uncomfortable. I can feel very deeply. I feel everything very deeply. And it upsets me. And so I don't like being in my body. Deep pain I feel. Loss and sadness. Fear. I want to run away from my body. I want to run away from those feelings. So I leave my body. And I feel bad about not accepting myself, feeling my feelings. In fact, I refuse to accept what I'm feeling a lot of times. I don't want to feel it. And I see now that that's not letting me be me. I'm denying myself when I don't allow myself to accept my feelings. When I'm not taking care of myself. When I just accept my body and don't feel, I'm really refusing to accept who I am. And that doesn't feel good either. I don't like not feeling good. I don't really like myself when I'm not happy. So I don't want to feel that. I can't accept myself when I don't feel good. I think I should feel good and happy all the time. And if I don't, then there's something wrong with me. So I don't want to feel that. I can see that now. I can see how this is holding me back. And I'm ready to accept myself and love myself with whatever I'm feeling, and know that I can empower myself and manage my feelings while I'm in my body, and manage my mind while I'm in my body. I can see how I will be less stressed and overwhelmed and anxious by being here in my body now. Just by being here in my body now is a loving action. And when I'm loving myself, my body relaxes. My body feels safe. I feel safe and empowered when I accept and love myself no matter what. All right. Take a nice deep breath. I want you to now go back and say, I feel anxious being in my body. I feel uncomfortable being in my body. Rate it on the 1 to 10. Did that lighten it up? And you can do this as many times to take it down to a 0 or a 1. All right, so I hope this is helpful, and I'm going to do another video after this on the anxiety, on more anxiety. Do some more tapping now that you can be in your body. Now your body and your mind, you can manage that, will help to release the anxiety whenever it's coming up for you, okay? All right, Marilyn O'Malley at MarilynO'Malley.com. Go see the next video, and if you have any questions, email me. You can go on my website and find out my contact information, and we can help you in any way that you desire to have less stress and be more present and empowered in your life. All right, take care.